Hi guys, I'm Nick.
I'm Milo.
Oh, I'm Mano.
And we are
Nothing
of
of note. We're watching The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 2, Episode 2.
Excited.
We are excited.
Do you know what?
A little premature.
You know what sucks?
What?
That last one we did perfectly. Remember? And
Mhm.
of course it corrupts.
Oh shit! Guys, stop! No, don't step in!
So it didn't work exactly right.
Nope. I keep expecting to see them do
Featherfall?
but
That's what I
they still
expected.
haven't.
Before I met you, I would have found this very upsetting.
We got a butt booty. Got a
A
booty.
behind. A tuchus, if you will.
These titties were here.
No.
You got a grog in your butt.
Okay, it's not my fault. I told Keeper Yenin I have to know the tree. I mean, she was so vague.
Whoa. Guys, we made it.
Okay, so they got close enough.
Ah,
Is the tree on the hill back there the one that she was talking about? The big
Probably.
one? There's like a tree in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the intro last
we
time.
didn't. Yeah.
I wonder if they updated it at all.
I'm sure they
It
did.
doesn't look like it.
I mean, at least not yet. No, same
Oh.
intro.
Yeah, I would definitely expected a different.
Different intro.
Mhm.
I mean, but the intro like is for like their before. I mean, it's not even like an intro like of things that happened in season 1. It's before season 1.
I know, but
That's why I think it works.
I agree. I just love seeing anything new from them.
Yeah, I will say I expected a newer intro. Just a little tiny bit.
I do love the intro though. Like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
it is
complain
good.
because it is great, but I just expected it.
You don't understand. I have diplomatic credentials from White.
Want the marshals, go to the Platinum Sanctuary and find him yourself. Now, good day.
Did he say bidet?
Yes.
Oh, and the bear waits.
outside, yes,
It usually works.
we Of course, darling. I'm sure it happens to all the nobles. Good day.
Good day.
Oh, bidet. Oh, bidet.
Tourists.
Lots of temples.
Whoa, that's so
Tell me
cool.
people choose to live here.
I am High
She
Bearer
has-
Ford.
She follows.
Platinum Sanctuary will
powers,
hear
though.
your business.
She's a cleric.
I am
So she's
High
literally a
Bearer of the Everlight. A great evil has befallen Taldori. You see, dragons.
The water reveals the
But
truth.
not necessarily a great
Grant
follower.
vision.
Paladin.
Oh wow. That's saved them the trouble, huh?
Very nice.
But until then, this peril is yours alone.
Dang.
Now, good day.
Bidet.
I think you mean bidet.
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 That's a new
Bidet.
Usually takes us 10 minutes to get kicked out of a palace. We're getting better.
Oh yeah. Dude.
She looks so creepy.
She does.
Conclave, and they didn't even
Smash.
care. I mean, they have
For real though.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
Iron on us. Oh, I am hungry. Thanks, stomach. Get some yum yum.
Yum with the.
Oh. Oh. Oh my.
Well, they spelled some of it right.
Oh, that's pretty
Uh,
cool. That's pretty cool.
I did.
Dude, do you know any of those off the top of your
That's
head?
dang it.
Smash.
Remember, no one in the Slayers take us to be trusted.
Oh.
You're famous. Eyes up, gang. Got ourselves a bounty.
Wow. Whoa.
Zuko.
Well, unless you want your skulls ground into powder, you might want to step back. Right, Grog?
Oh, Grog
Grog?
will get food.
Grog went to get food, yeah.
Oh shit! We lost Grog.
Butterfly effect.
Ah. I wondered if we'd see this.
Did he multi-class or something?
Nice decor too.
Yes, but not
Didn't
not in
actually.
this way. Technically, yes.
The answers you seek are earned, not given, in the field of combat. But you're like, oh, come now, strike me, and you will learn.
Dang.
Always be scared of an old man in a young man's job.
But fuck it. Let's get ugly, Grandpa.
Visitors? No.
Yeah. Smash.
Still sharpening your horns, I see. Yes, and you're
I like
still
the
sticking
prehensile
dead things in
tail
your hair.
thing.
When's the last time we saw each other? A dragon. 4, actually. All incredibly wealthy. Help us, and that wealth could be yours. Please.
They're destroying Taldore, killing innocent people. This isn't about money. This is about saving
They don't
lives.
care. It's about money for them. Stupid. Holy people.
Oh, I just want to put it in my dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. The Slayer's Take doesn't do anything for free.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that looks like a trapdoor.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I'd like to see you try that again after I.
Dude. Get
At least they can't murder us down here.
Whatever that is, King.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
They lost the gnomes.
Twins. You depended entirely on your sister. You hopelessly seeking your father's love. Both unprepared.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Grog's not with them.
Where does your strength come from? You use such a dark weapon. A reliance that proves your frailty.
Whoa.
This doesn't
Going at him.
fight. If you won't help us, we can leave.
Flee from your disease. Tell me, what do you fear more? Failure or knowing no one will live long enough to see you achieve it?
You don't have to call out my shit, okay? I know I can be kind of annoying.
No one cares about you.
Ooh.
I'm no different.
Wow. Well.
Oh my god.
Good voice.
This is one of them trick questions. You want me to say my muscles or my rage, but I know it's my heart. That's my real strength. Rum.
I love that they like went with that cliche and then they just tore it apart.
Paralyzed by fear. You want to turn your back and run like you have all your lives. How do you expect to save the world if you can't even save yourselves?
I don't know.
I've seen the same for 100 years. Fools who think they can make a difference but can't deliver. Leave now with whatever dignity you have left.
Fuck dignity. I'm
Yeah.
not giving up until someone listens.
I got chills a little bit there.
Oh, me too.
Would you sacrifice your life?
Only on my right side, though. It was like a shock.
None of us do. But we're not leaving. We won't be ignored.
Yeah, Park.
You have found what you need. The will to give everything.
You have much to learn about being a warrior. Seeking the path to true strength is the first step. Cool. Show me the next one.
The vestiges were scattered across the lands. Buried. Lost.
Woo! Giant fetch quest!
Or perhaps
Let's go!
waiting to be found. The Deathwalker's ward is one such vestige. The matron of Raven's own armor lies entombed by a lake to the west.
We won't let you down.
It's not me you need to worry about letting down. Only each other.
Oh, I thought she was
And the
about
rest
to be
of the
like
world.
the rest of the world.
Right, that's
like
what I
just
thought.
really drop that crush.
Probably the little one. Perfect appetizer. But you're alive?
No big. Osisa asked us to find something for her.
Our patron has a job for you.
Guess I'm quite charming after all.
Haha.
I'd say it was nice catching up, but it wasn't.
Maybe we got something better. Inspiration.
Huh. That's a new one for us.
Inspiration.
Step 1, find the vestiges. Step 2, kill some dragons. Step 3...
Profit?
Step 1, we get a fucking drink.
Grog! What happened to you?
Oh, an old man beat me up. So, booze.
Whoa, yeah!
First round's on you, big man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Do we get see him?
Please.
Wasn't sure I'd find a black powder dealer here in Vasselheim.
You'd be surprised. In fact, business is booming. No pun intended. Relax, it's only coffee.
That's Matt.
You know, you're the second person to buy black powder this week.
Really? Do you recall what this other customer looked like?
One arm?
Oh, sure. I remember her well, because she had one hand.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. I've learned from my mistakes.
Ripley.
Something wrong, Percy dear?
No, nothing at all.
Hey, don't blow yourself up! Bye!
That wasn't coffee.
That one was it.
Dude, that
Victor.
That character's so great. That's like in top 5 NPCs probably that Matt has, I think.
One of the funny.
Yeah, as far as That's silly. What'd you think?
What did I
We'll
think?
start with you first.
I like it over the first season already.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I do. Very much.
I think it's got more direction.
I was about to say
The pacing's better.
What it feels like is that they strayed from translating the story near directly and have learned how to, transcribe it into an actual cohesive show.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't feel like a lot of times where it's getting Deus Ex like crazy just because someone missed a roll or something. It doesn't really feel like that right now. It feels
It
like
might
it's
later,
showcasing.
but right now, yeah.
It's also, I think, a little bit different because in the first season they had to do things that they didn't have filmed. You know what I mean? Like, that they hadn't filmed of them playing.
But they still played it.
Right, but I'm sure when
they changed the story quite a bit to get it and it sped things up.
Right, and I think that's why it kind of felt that way in my opinion.
The pacing was just off. It's my main issue with the first season.
I like this episode because I think it's like the first season especially was like them kind of luckily falling into things and kind of still really just being this group that wants to run a lot, and even you see that in this with Scanlan a little bit, but like they have this moment where like, oh, we're not going to run anymore, and it makes so much sense that Grog had to learn that lesson a different way because like he needed to just be punished. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like that he wasn't with them because like that whole thing would have just gone over his head, I think. So I kind of like how they used that.
Her saying, no one cares about you, Scanlan, and I'm no different. And then it just goes dark. And you're just like, just let him sit in it, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, that hurts.
It's just so smart, too. Like with the all these other people she's having this conversation with. But who do you, when you're trying to, like, mess with someone's head, if it's a bard, you don't want to let them use their best weapon. You don't want them to have to be able to, like, try. You just say the one thing and
you don't want them
stew in it.
Talk.
Yeah. It's their best weapon.
Yeah,
he's already self-deprecating. He was like, I get it. He was
trying to be the defense. Yeah.
But if you don't give him if you're just like, I don't really care. Then
it's like
that hits so hard.
Exactly.
So hard.
It was so good. That was probably one of my favorite moments, like lines from this episode.
Yeah.
They did mention Vex, wanting her
dad's approval.
Yep. So
I was excited to hear that.
Yeah.
I think it's smart the way that they did the Slayer's take with being connected to Vex and Vax. I like that. It makes sense, especially for Vex. I
it is also interesting how Kashaw and Zara.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Once he was gone. Just not that it matters, I guess.
I mean, just the changes that they've made with him.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was kind of weird, not in a bad way per se, just different. But
I think it's animated better than last season too.
Yeah.
Last season felt the best way I could describe it felt like a lower quality like DC animation or like a lower quality Invincible animation where it has the very straight and fine lines that those shows have, but there's just something about it that didn't feel like super flowy. This one, that it might be shading. I think I've noticed shading.
I honestly didn't notice too much of a difference in the animation. I just didn't really think about it.
I feel like it looks cleaner.
Yeah,
it does.
Now I will say one thing about the animation I did like is that the Sphinx. I like how they made her like almost a different style of animation. Like she's this deity.
Well, she is like kind of like the dragons, and it's very CG based as opposed to drawing.
Yeah. Also, getting to see like little images of the Calamity.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that.
Like, flashback stuff of like and what they said the vestiges were changed a little bit.
Yeah,
slightly.
It makes sense though, especially now that we've had.
Yeah, they're basically just holy weapons and armor as described from her.
Right. She said they were like used to like kill gods or like with the power to kill gods, but like in the campaign, they were created by the gods to give their champions more power.
Yeah. Right.
So like, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I do like. I mean, it makes.
It's just kind of interesting that they said like specifically to like the ability to kill gods.
Yeah, because what it sounds like is like a Tower of Babel kind of thing, where like they went to challenge a god, and God was like, "Boom!"
Right. They got scattered.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool
just
vestiges.
Like language.
Yeah. There you go.
I read the Bible once. One time.
One time. Really?
No. Anyway.
But yeah, big fetch quest.
Yeah, giant
multi-part fetch quest of these ancient relics that are going to give them a lot of power.
Yeah, it might even take 10 episodes, give or take.
No. Maybe.
How many episodes are there going to be?
Yeah, we've watched 2.
So 10 episodes. Yeah. That's the math.
Hey, good job. You were right. That's 10.
I wrote down Rob. The first guard in the city was like, "My name's Rob." Whatever he said, and I feel like I remember that just like a random guard is like
a sandwich.
Percy like says his whole name. He's like, "Yeah, so what? I'm Rob."
I think that does happen.
That's it for the unknowing ones.
Okay, so I like that. Weird what they did with Zara and Cash. Like, a bad relationship. Weird.
I mean, I think that the only reason why I'm like, I think this is a good change is like, I think that it gives us the chance for them to get to like know each other.
Yeah, I agree.
It is kind of weird. I feel like if I remember correctly, at least Cash went to the Sunken Tomb with him.
Yeah, I think
can't remember if Zara did
both
too.
of them.
I think they both did because this was the second time that they made guest appearances.
I could see them still doing that, but
Yeah.
following them.
Right.
And
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what's gonna happen. Dude, I'm so excited to see Dex die.
Yeah.
Like, because they're gonna do that for sure. Like, it already
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah.
They've been foreboding with the Raven Queen
Right.
already.
Well, I mean, that's where it happens in the campaign.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
At the Sunken Tomb, which I think is the first player.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but yeah. So, getting to, I think that's going to be interesting.
That's gonna be so epic.
Yeah. And what's the armor called again? They named it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Man. But Raven Queen's armor.
Yeah, I'm excited for Vax to get that.
Yeah. Dude, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. Grog didn't put the belt on still,
Oh yeah,
and that surprised me.
that is weird. Like, what are they?
I don't know
waiting
why.
for?
Why are they waiting on that? I guess just a little bit of like they're gonna make us wait because we all want to see it so badly for some reason. I also did think too that like he didn't really get much more of a lesson, and I believe in the original campaign, he at some point probably says like my friends are my strength.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what I
didn't-
remember.
I guess it was more like it was implying.
Well,
it,
his friends
but-
weren't there.
Yeah.
I think that replaces him getting beat up by Kern, the hammer.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's its place here. Is it's replacing that, and then you come back to it. And he says, "My friends are my strength." Later.
Yeah.
I think that's what we see.
Mhm.
Also, I feel like we're gonna have a gearing up moment where they're all like using these new magic items, and they're like putting them on, ready to go for a fight, and then he puts on the belt,
And
and,
just-
then goes,
yeah.
That's what I think is gonna happen.
That's probably
with
true.
that. But
There was something else. What was it? Should have wrote it down. I don't know why I didn't. I
Yeah.
had stuff right in front of me. But what were the big things that happened? The Sphinx.
the
yeah,
the tree striding that happens later in the game, in the campaign, because that's whenever they go to fight the Borgle.
Mhm.
They do that on the side of the cliff and all fall out.
Yeah. It was really cool how they changed the vestige. I did like actually because of I just recently watched The Calamity, and it's really cool to have just watched it, and I'm watching this. Like it's giving me something that I didn't even think about getting, but it was really cool to think about that.
Yeah.
And how it affected the vestiges.
Right. Well, also them framing it as like god killers sets us up for Vecna.
Right.
So-
That's exactly what I thought. Which I wanted to say that earlier, but I had to wait because I didn't want him to. Also, it's cool because one of the things I thought was like the Sphinx. The Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinx. The Sphinx.
The Sphincter.
I get it was really, really old. I don't know if like the oldest time. Like if they remember the Calamity or they just have had that knowledge passed down.
I think they've been given that knowledge by her deity is the knowing mistress, which is Ayun,
Mhm.
which is all about knowledge, goddess
Right.
of knowledge. So, goddess of knowledge giving these sphinxes, sphinxi, sphinxes,
The Sphinx. I think it's just
the Sphinx. Visions of stuff like that.
Right.
Also, they are going to do the mate. It's you get this one, they get rid of the other one.
Mhm.
So, which is cool because that was a cool fight scene at the other Sphinx.
Mhm.
So, I'm excited for that.
The sword. It's hungry. Oh, when he punched him, when he stabbed him with the sword, like it's like it went inside of him.
Yeah, well, that's what it.
Oh,
the
that
sword
was drawing.
absorbs
That's right.
power, and he gets stronger.
Yeah, through blood. Yeah.
So that's what that was from.
forgot.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Also,
okay. I thought.
Also, dang it, what's the sword's name?
I can't remember. I keep.
I
trying
had
to
it a
remember,
second
but-
ago.
Yeah.
Him talking to Grok was great.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Also, how Grog
I'm hungry.
responded.
Yeah, which is what he does in the campaign.
Yes, I think that Grog is still probably my favorite character from the show,
Mhm.
just because I get so much of that authentic, like that's exactly what Grog would say, like in
Yeah.
the campaign, like that's how he talked.
I still really like Keyleth in the show.
I do like Keith a lot as well, and surprisingly, Scanlan is one that I don't think I've enjoyed as much, but I also don't feel like we've really gone deep into Scanlan, other than the whole rhino thing. That was great.
Yeah. I think that him Triceratops, that's what you're saying.
Triceratops.
Sorry. I think Scanlan, like that moment of I don't care about you is just so much more powerful.
Yes.
Whenever you know.
Yes,
like,
that was the other thing. Yeah. That was the last thing I wanted to bring up. Yes.
Like, oh, it hurt because I'm like, this is.
It sets it up so well.
The Sphinx isn't telling him something he doesn't know.
Right.
The Sphinx is just reaffirming that knowledge.
And they've even in the show, I feel like done a little bit of like treated him kind of as an outcast.
Oh, not even a little bit. Like they have quite a bit. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, your plans are stupid.
Yeah. Anytime he comes with the planets, no.
Yeah, it's just they have constantly been working, which I love because I'm like I think they're doing it a little, like you said, more than in the show or in the campaign. But here it's like we're really piling that on so that it feels that much so.
We're just whenever we get that, what's my mother's name? Because that line is 100% going to be in the show. Like it has to.
That's at the end of season 3, maybe later.
Yeah,
but it's definitely not going to happen this season.
No.
I
don't think so.
Because that's at the end of the.
Yeah. No, I agree. I am excited for building to it. That's why. I mean, and it's so great because, like Mano, who doesn't know that happens.
Right.
Like it's still like even for him, it's like I got chills. Like that's powerful. But it's like knowing that is so hurtful. Oh. Yeah, that was the one big thing I wanted to talk about. I really thought was cool. I should have written it down, but yeah, it was awesome.
I'm really curious to see how they handle the Sunken Tomb with Vex.
Yeah,
to see how they implement that and show. Because I mean, obviously, D&D is like I can revive and all that stuff, but I really want it to feel intact.
Yeah, I want it to be like what I really hope to see is that the Raven Queen like does almost like a deity, like stop time and only talks to like Vax while she's sitting, and it's like a very big deal for her to do it, and like it, and obviously we know like you're gonna become my champion and I'm gonna take you later, or like even if she makes him that deal, like I'll save her, but you have to give me your life, like
right, but that's
when I ask for it.
That's different because that's the different thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, they could merge the two, but
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think they might. It would make sense for them to do that, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm loving the show though. I'm really excited for next episode.
We're gonna get to see some owlbears. I don't know why I remember that, but I feel like they'll still do it. There's owlbears right outside the Sunken Tomb. I feel like they have to at least show them.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's the thing that I'm like, oh, that's gonna happen. It probably won't, but
yeah.
Hopefully they do.
It was interesting to see a tiefling, by the way, in the council. There was a tiefling in the council of the holy people where they were at.
Oh right.
And I like that they did it though, that they had a tiefling. So it just seems like almost a weird thing, like a tiefling.
Hopefully, holy person.
Yeah. Not that it can't happen. People do it, I think, all the time in the show itself. But yeah,
it's a bullet.
It's a bullet.
The head on the wall in the Slayer's take. That I was like, oh, I know what that one is.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Which is like a long metallic horn thing.
Nice. Well,
my brain.
I'm very, very excited to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Comment.
We have a Discord.
Bidet.
Bidet.